Scientific inquiry, education, and sheer practice. Where 2020 had been the year to see Malaysia declare itself a developed nation, instead it will be recorded in history as a year of adjustments. The changes came in fast and at a furious pace, both major and minor. Routines, procedures, way of professional practice, communications, and religious and cultural practices all underwent dramatic changes. A digital leap was forced upon us by the pandemic, resulting in individuals and organizations having to transform to stay relevant in the digital era. Surviving meant being agile to develop a way forward strategy while remaining flexible to adapt, adopt, and continuously adjust what we were doing through the knowledge gained daily and being empowered to make the necessary and sometimes painful changes. You could say that we experienced accelerated learning. An adult English speaker has an average active vocabulary of 20,000 words, while his passive vocabulary is around 40,000 words. If taking up a foreign language like French, Spanish, Mandarin, or Korean, at least 10,000 words implies a near native level of vocabulary with which are requisite words for talking about nearly any topic in detail. Medical students, as we have all experienced ourselves, learn an additional 15,000 words during our 4 years of training. But in 2020, I suspect not only did our vocabulary expand considerably, but also our understanding of terminology such as spike protein, R0 factor, remdesivir, mRNA COVID-19 vaccines, and EC or RMCO, depending on where you were residing. What have we learned about ourselves in this last 1 year? I imagine the list is long and unique for each individual. Yet I would like to highlight just 4 important attributes that all of us have gained here in HKL. The first is grit. It is what separates successful people from their competition. It is knowing when to stop the struggle against something that we cannot stop, but not quitting either. It is not knowing what to do, but doing it anyway, and it involves endurance, conviction, and pluckiness. It requires vision and passion as the linchpin, with emotional competence as one of the cornerstones of being mentally tough. The second is courage. And an American professor, author, and podcast, Brené Brown, says, ordinary courage is about putting our vulnerability on the line. Courage is not something we have or don't have, but it's something that we practice. And it refers to the ability to press on despite the fear. It's about doing what needs to be done, whatever the opposition. And it's also contagious. The third attribute is resilience, the skill of noticing our own thoughts, unhooking from non-constructive ones, and rebalancing quickly. One has to be prepared to learn from one's mistakes and failures, choose our responses, and maintain perspective always. You have mental resilience, which is managing our minds in a way that increases our ability to face that first arrow and to break the second before it strikes us. And then there's operational resilience, which is the ability of an organization's operations to rapidly adapt and respond to both internal and external dynamic changes. The 7 C's that go to make up resilience are competence, confidence, connection, character, contribution, coping, and control. The final attribute I'd like to refer to is gratitude. Research clearly indicates expressing gratitude is beneficial to our health and well-being. It allows a person to shift their perspective in such a way to allay fear and anxiety while maintaining a positive outlook in uncertain situations. No matter the numbers being announced daily, being still in the four figures, and today 3,631, we still have a lot to be grateful for here in Malaysia. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen, to understand the difference between power versus empowers. While power is the capacity of an individual to influence the actions, beliefs, or conduct of others, empower, on the other hand, is to give someone the authority and power to do something. It implies the transfer of power in a dynamic way over a period of time, and is a multidimensional social process that fosters power in people for use in their own lives, their communities, and their society by acting on issues they think as important. Being empowered has its benefits. At a workplace, when employees feel empowered, they are more likely to go the extra mile to reach the organization's goals, follow best practices for improving collaboration in the workplace, improving their performance. They would also be able to drive effective communications in the workplace and embrace the changes such as digital transformation. They would be able to spread a positive attitude throughout the workplace, provide better customer service, and drive innovation. And importantly, advocate ardently for the HKL brand, Nali Secundus, second to none. Why is this so important, you ask? It is both imperative and crucial for all-round development, both personally and professionally, and includes self-strength, self-control, self-reliance, personal choice, independence with own decision-making power, freedom, etc. It also refers to the expansion of freedom of choice and action in all spheres, socially, educationally, politically, economically, and culturally, to shape one's lives, leading to a better control over resources and decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, once empowered, knowledge requires application. Nothing comes easily or for free, and applying knowledge to practice, patiently retracing steps to work out the wrinkles, fine-tuning and retrying until success is achieved, requires persistence and resilience. The more you know, the more capable you become in gaining control over the multiple aspects of life and in your professional field. The challenge this year, if you choose to accept it, is to allow knowledge to empower you. I assure you, this will bring transformation, both personally and professionally, making the end result worth the effort. Would you not prefer to be empowered too? Let us not actually have a fixed mindset where we see only limitations of our abilities and think that we are not good enough, but choose instead to have a growth mindset wherein we accept that challenges help us grow and that we feel that feedback is meant to be constructive. It's also our effort and attitude that actually definitely defines our abilities. We have to be comfortable managing knowledge, whether we apply it, in what context, whether we assess the utilization of it, whether we create anew to fill in the gaps, we identify the value, and over time we are able to refine it and finally disseminate it so that it is shared and available to all. There are many designs. One could choose to use internal social networks or the external social media. One could even learn in teams or go out on field events to actually find the truth. One could actually collaborate within groups or otherwise teach as we learn. But most importantly, doing all of this, knowledge empowering us means we can change the impossible to possible. Ladies and gentlemen, as you're well aware, knowledge shared is power multiplied. It builds learning organizations, it facilitates decision-making capabilities, it stimulates cultural change, it avoids redundant efforts and reduces service delivery time. It also stimulates innovation and directly achieves growth a lot easier. Gaining knowledge is the first step to wisdom, but sharing it is the first step to humanity. Empowered by knowledge, which is readily shared, brings many opportunities. The opportunity to review wants versus needs for self, family, organization, and society, to review priorities in organizational goals, and to review yardsticks in measures of success being applied. It is also the opportunity of being reborn like the phoenix, or even rebranding the organization, or perhaps creating anew the vision for the country. I would like to leave you with 3 quotations. The first is, knowledge empowers you to shape the situation, whereas ignorance empowers the situation to shape you. Secondly, successful leaders understand that the power comes not from exercising control, but from empowering others. And finally, the Nobel Prize winner, Malala, said it best when she said, "And if we want to achieve our goal, then let us empower ourselves with the weapon of knowledge, and let us shield ourselves with unity and togetherness." Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Dr. Santi. That was certainly wonderful. So there you go, folks. Great courage, resilience, and gratitude. Almost 20 years in HKL. I don't know. Do you think I have some of them? Okay. So the challenge this year is get more knowledge, become more capable. Knowledge empowers you. So accept the challenge. Mission possible. Okay. Terbang di awan burung jentayu kerana penat gugur ke bumi. Tampillah Tuan kami merayu bersama amanat bekalan kami. So I would like to invite our esteemed and beloved director, Datuk Dr. Eric Kore, to give his opening speech and then officiate our launch of the CME CPD 2021. Datuk.
Thank you, Mr. Hakim. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera. Yang berusaha timbalan-timbalan pengarah Hospital Kuala Lumpur, yang berusaha Dr. Santi, Datuk Purwana Raja, pengurusi jawatan kuasa CME CPD Hospital Kuala Lumpur, ahli jawatan kuasa CME CPD Hospital Kuala Lumpur, ketua-ketua jabatan, pakar-pakar, pegawai perubatan, dan para hadirin sekalian. Terlebih dahulu saya ingin mengucapkan rasa syukur kerana dapatlah kita bersama-sama di hari pelancaran CME CPD HKL 2021 walaupun secara virtual. Saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Dr. Santi dan Ahli Jawatankuasa CME CPD kerana menjemput saya untuk merasmikan pelancaran CME CPD untuk tahun 2021. Syabas dan tahniah kepada semua ahli jawatankuasa yang telah bekerja keras dalam menjayakan program ini secara virtual semenjak bulan Julai 2020 walaupun dalam masa pandemik yang penuh cabaran ini. Saya amat kagum dengan usaha yang gigih oleh ahli-ahli jawatankuasa yang telah dapat merancang, menyusun dan mengatur jadual program CME CPD walaupun terpaksa mengikut norma baru semenjak tahun lepas. The show must go on. Ini adalah kerana CME CPD adalah sangat penting untuk semua golongan pengamal perubatan. Kepentingan CME CPD tidak boleh dipandang remeh. Ia merupakan kewajipan sepanjang kerjaya pengamal perubatan, lebih-lebih lagi dengan keadaan sekarang di mana setiap saat ada sesuatu yang terkini mengenai COVID-19. CME CPD HKL yang telah diadakan setiap hari Rabu adalah peluang untuk kita semua mendapat maklumat terkini bukan sahaja mengenai COVID-19 tetapi juga mengenai perkembangan terbaru dalam semua bidang perubatan supaya setiap pengamal perubatan berupaya melengkapkan diri masing-masing dengan pengetahuan dan kemahiran untuk merawat pesakit-pesakit HKL. Oleh itu, tema CME CPD untuk tahun ini adalah sangat sesuai. Knowledge empowers you. Having knowledge empowers each and every one of us in many ways. It empowers you to provide better care for your patients. With knowledge, you have the tools to improve patients' outcome by staying up to date with the latest medical developments. You are then better equipped to help your patients and manage them accordingly. It empowers you to experience professional growth. A health professional who's knowledgeable with the latest medical developments and able to bring something new to the organization would definitely advance in their careers. It empowers you to experience personal growth. The more knowledge you gain, the more you can grow on a personal level, and it is not just about your career. As Kofi Annan once said, education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family. Para hadirin sekalian, saya tidak dapat menekankan lagi betapa pentingnya CME. Bidang perubatan adalah bidang yang sentiasa berkembang. Dengan teknologi dan perkembangan baru, muncul maklumat baru. Para profesional perubatan sekarang tahu lebih banyak daripada rakan-rakan mereka pada tahun 1970-an kerana semua penyelidikan dan teknologi yang telah memicu kemajuan industri ini. Pengetahuan yang diperolehi dari CME memastikan anda sentiasa mengikuti perkembangan semasa supaya boleh memberikan perkhidmatan yang terbaik untuk pesakit HKL. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian, Jawatankuasa CME CPD HKL selalu memberi komitmen penuh untuk menyediakan peluang dan strategi dalam mengembangkan dan mempromosikan acara pembelajaran untuk semua staf HKL baik dari segi fizikal dengan norma baru maupun dari segi virtual. Dengan cara ini, HKL mencapai reputasi sebagai pusat pembelajaran bukan hanya untuk kaki tangannya sendiri tetapi juga untuk profesional lain dari seluruh negara kita. Sekali lagi, saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih di sini dan mengucapkan tahniah kepada pengerusi Dr. Santi Datuk Purwanaraja dengan semua ahli jawatankuasa HKL Cme CPD atas dedikasi dan kerja keras mereka sepanjang tahun. Saya juga ingin menyuruh kepada semua ketua-ketua jabatan, pakar-pakar dan semua warga HKL untuk meluangkan 1 jam daripada masa mereka pada setiap hari Rabu untuk menyertai sesi Cme CPD. Let us all get empowered. Oleh itu, saya dengan resminya melancarkan hari Cme CPD Hospital Kuala Lumpur untuk tahun 2021. Sekian, terima kasih.
Terima kasih Datuk Hariko ni, kata-kata amanah yang diberikan, dan terima kasih kerana melancarkan Cme CPD untuk tahun 2020 untuk HKL. Going to show the timetable. Alright. So di skrin sekarang sepatutnya kita akan dapat perhatikan jadual Cme CPD. Video.
Don't tell me that this is the papakan the jadual like da 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 da.
Okay, so now. Okay. Alright, so this word technically challenging. Never mind. We will just plot on and see how we go. Okay, HKL is renowned for its expertise in medical field. However, don't forget we are all humans with lots of skills. So ada banyak kepakaran di HKL ni, musicians lah, sportsmen, everything. And of course, one of them is poetry. So we all know Dr. Marilyn Buoniu. She is a very well-known poet who has won some international competitions. Sorry, I can't remember which one. But we have managed to snatch her and created a beautiful poem titled An Earnest Plea to God and Country. So let us all enjoy the poem that Dr. Marilyn has created for us. Okay, so enjoy.
Mana dia? Kita buka terus.
Probably by the end of 22, when all of us will be experts. Okay, let's hope this time it works. Mungkin dia berjalan sekarang. Okay, kita cuba. Belum lagi.
Video ni.
So, mohon hadirin hadirat harap bersabar kerana masalah teknikal seperti ini akan sentiasa bersama kita. So anyway, boleh? Okay. Hmm? Sudah?
Stop sharing.
Okay, let's stop.
An earnest plea to God and country. To kickstart this new year, let us launch 2021 without any fear. Though the climb may at times appear steep, and oceans look deep, let us all come together with the knowledge we have garnered while empowering one another to capably handle any disaster. Though the COVID virus lurks all about, we won't be defeated or beaten to the ground. Indeed, we will rise to overcome by uniting to bring this widespread virus down. Let us together take that leap to rise to greater heights. Let us then confidently proceed to do battle and succeed in this global fight. Let our hearts be much at ease and our minds be filled with peace, as united we set out to reach all those ill and in dire need. With the everlasting love and grace of God, let our hands bring hope and solace to all. And by God's guiding light, may we bring forth the best of HKL's healthcare to one and all. Thank you and God bless you all.
Okay, so that was it. Our poem by Dr. Marin Buoniu. Next, as usual, what is a CME session without our physio showing us how to get fit and all that? So for this year, for this event, they have actually came up with something really energetic that you can do while you're sitting down. So let's actually have a look and enjoy our physiotherapy video clip titled Sit and Get Fit.
Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. Cause you don't even know, I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want your sex and your affection when they're holding you close. Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend change round. And I can make your hands clap.
Wow, that was energetic. Usually when I sit down, I just slouch. No wonder I can't continue to hold my stomach in. It's very difficult. Anyway, good job. All right, okay. Okay, so, I mean, what's a session without reminiscing about what we did last year? So, I think next is our multimedia session to see how we've done to cope with what happened in 2020. Let's just have a look at our achievements last year with this multimedia session.
You're the engine that makes all things go, and you're always in disguise, my hero. I see your light in the dark, smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, no, I love you for that. Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. 6 in the morning. As soon as you walk through that door, everyone needs you again. The world's out of order. It's not a sound when you're not around. All day on your feet, hard to keep that energy. I know when it feels like the end of the road, you don't let go. You just press forward. You're the engine that makes all things go. Always in disguise, my hero. I see a light in the dark. Smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, know I love you for that. Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job, good job. You're doing a good job. Don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, matter, matter. Yeah, it's a good job. You're doing a good job, a good job, good job. You're doing a good job. Don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, matter, matter. Yeah. The mothers, the fathers, the teachers that reach us, strangers, the friends that show up in the end. From the bottom to the top, the listeners that hear us. This is for you. You make me fearless. Good job. Doing a good job. Don't get too down. The world needs you now. No matter, matter, matter. Yeah.
So, as you can see, even though we had to actually stop our CME between mid-March until July, so we did manage to get quite some interesting CMEs in and a lot of participations. So now we would like to invite Dr. Santi to give a token of appreciation to Dr. Harry Kore for officiating our event. Okay, all right. Picture? Yes. One more. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Okay. That's funny. Okay, are we showing the timetable? Is it on now? Okay, so as you should be able to see on your screen now or soon the timetable, jadual CME untuk HKL CME 2021. So I think the left one is between Jan until end of May, and the other one on the right is June towards the end. So those of you who felt that they have missed out and were upset because they couldn't do it last year, okay, this year do it well, folks. So give it your best. All right. So I think that's it. Do join us again. Thank you for being here. How many? I think we have 150 participants today. So well done. Good job. Yes. So as you know, running a virtual event like this is really technically challenging. So I do apologize for all the things, all the delays and all that, but I hope you have enjoyed it. So to wrap it up, I'll give you another quick pantun. Pohon berangan tempat bertemu, girangnya rasa si anak dara. Baliklah tuan bersama ilmu, binalah bangsa, bangunkan negara. Stay safe, folks. Keep sure